Hello again. It's been a while, been very busy. Some good news: on the 26th of July my wife becomes a British citizen, which means I can't send her back. Oh well. So today we're going to do a double feature. So we'll kick off with Frankie and Johnny. Never makes top of the list of people's favourite films. I actually watched it a couple of days ago, and it's actually not as bad as you remember, or you may remember, because of course it's set on a Mississippi riverboat, so the songs have to fit a particular style. I like Beginner's Luck. The Frankie and Johnny production number is actually pretty good, pretty well done. Wouldn't be out of place in a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. Hard Luck I like as well. Please Don't Stop Loving Me. So it's got its share of decent songs, and of course a few clunkers. But it is what it is, and it needs to be judged for what it is. I do think some critics tend to compare Frankie and Johnny to an Orson Welles masterpiece, and of course they're completely different animals. So he is rather harshly judged at times. So we shall start. So this is the UK mono pressing. Standard cover. And the red dot. Now the stereo is actually my most recent addition. Got it last week. Not as easy to find in stereo. You know, obviously didn't sell in large quantities. There you go. So the next one is the international label. So that's the green. Just look at this. So they didn't want the text that was there, but they couldn't even be bothered to fill it in with the same colour blue. There really isn't an excuse for things like that. This is the stereo version, of course. Next, we have the American stereo pressing, and of course this has the special bonus full colour portrait of Elvis. Well, the cover still has cellophane on it. Whether it's the original I don't know, but I've left it on. So the inner sleeve shows EPs and albums. And you have the stereo. The bonus picture. Now I don't know what you think of that. I think that's pretty awful. June Kelly. Who was June Kelly? I haven't looked into it, but I do wonder if June Kelly was the daughter of the art director for RCA or something like that. All of the fantastic photographs that they have of Elvis, that they could have done a full glossy photograph of him. But somehow June Kelly persuaded them to use this picture, which I don't think looks anything like Elvis. If you just saw that picture without the costume and asked who that was, I wouldn't say Elvis. Yet for some strange reason RCA seem to like these sketches. Very strange. Okay, next we have an Australian pressing. This is stereo. Now I do notice that the stereo is actually a label stuck on, so I wonder if they just had one cover. Because it on there it does actually give a mono and a stereo reference. And of course the plain white back cover, which the Australian albums tended to have back then. So Australia was still using the silver dot. Not quite as large as the original UK one, but not as small as the later one. So next we have a French pressing. So the only real difference is up here, this little reference. And this of course is on the orange label. And my last one is Japanese stereo. Oops. Victor. And of course, being Japanese, opens out with some information and the lyrics in English. And down there we have the song titles in Japanese. So that's all my Frankie and Johnnies. There are still a few I would like to get. So I'm working on that. So now Paradise Hawaiian Style, again not considered one of his best films. Whenever I think of it, I think of a very hot August summer. Of course in the UK, August we have off school, some holidays. Me and my sister sat in the front room in the mornings. I think it was BBC Two, you'd have a double film feature. And one summer it was Elvis. And Paradise Hawaiian Style always conjures up these memories of that summer. So we start with the stereo UK pressing. Of course it's the red spot. And we have the mono. the mono pressing. And again, the red spot. And then the international stereo pressing, green label. The stereo American. I don't have the mono. This didn't have the original sleeve, unfortunately. But really nice condition record. Probably not one that was played that much. Again, it had some decent songs. Drums of the Island I like. This Is My Heaven. And of course House of Sand, which didn't actually appear in the film. But there are some really bad songs on here. Stop Where You Are isn't a bad song, but of course I can't get past that awful moment in the film where they actually freeze the film. Why didn't they just say to everybody, when we get to that stop, can everybody please just freeze where they are? That would have been a lot more fun. But anyway, so this is Australian. Just occurred to me I said the wrong song title, didn't I? House of Sand. Sandcastles. And that's on a tan label. Almost brown, in fact. And we have a German pressing. So we have some great big white chunks appear on the cover. And it's orange. And this one, which is from Brazil. No Paraíso de Hawaii. There you go, you didn't know I spoke Brazilian. Get it out. Oops. Let's take it out. These are quite flimsy covers. RCA Victor Black. And my last one, that's just occurred to me, I don't have a French one. Why don't I have a French one? Anyway, this is from Japan. That's actually a really nice cover. And of course it opens up. And the album itself. So those are my Paradise Hawaiian styles. There are still some others I'd like to get. Oops. It's actually been a quiet couple of weeks as far as collecting goes. Frankie and Johnny came, and the stereo How Great Thou Art Red Spot UK pressing. So I am slowly filling the gaps in on the red spots. Not too many left to go. What else? I don't like the way things are going with Priscilla's film. I've seen several pieces appearing in various publications online using the film as an excuse to rake up tales of Elvis and young girls. So I think this is one we're going to have to ride out. Not much on the horizon at the moment. Of course, we're still waiting for the How Great Thou Art sessions from FTD. What else have I got my eyes on? Nothing really. I'm actually trying to go a month without spending too much money. We're having our bathroom renovated next month, which is costing a lot of money. Ouch. But it needs doing, so I can't complain about it. I think that's it. So till next time, bye for now.